Okay. Sweet. Oh. Yeah. I got this. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe. I think it's pretty safe. I am fairly sure this is safe. I said that about my last time I did this, and I wiped because I forgot to teach Tinkaton a move, so... Bridge Rival should be pretty safe, Shelly should be pretty safe, Winona's gonna be pretty sketchy. I don't think Winona will be that bad. Hopefully. Hell yeah. Alright, so... we're pretty much ready to go here. If Playrough crits, and there's a 1 in 2 chance that a crit just kills Machamp, and if that happens, we are going to have to steer super hard. Yeah, so... Alright. We have Quick Attack, Sandacondite. Alright, well. The one time you don't want to crit, yeah. Alright, so... this fight. So... we're gonna click Play Rough into Machamp, and Armaldo sees Fast Kill into Pelipper and Slow Kill into Meowscarada, so he should always click Rock Blast into Pelipper here. And Machamp sees Thunder Punch Kill, so both should go into Pelipper here. Alright, good. No crit. Perfect. Alright, so here, Meowscarada is going to kill the Machamp, and we're going to switch into Sandaconda on Pelipper. Remember, Stomping Tantrum does double? Yeah. I won't run into that, luckily. I don't have a single Fake Out model in my squad right now. So this KO's Machamp, and Rock Blast should be going into Sandaconda here, which shouldn't do hardly any damage. And by hardly any, I mean like 25 to 30%. Alright, so Ogerpon is outsped and KO'd by Mega Sandaconda Quick Attack and Meowscarada U-Turn. So Armaldo doesn't see kill. It only sees slow kill on Meowscarada. I am 60% sure Armaldo uses Pin Missile, and I'm like 60-40 on Pin Missile or Sword Stance here. I'm not sure which one it's going to use. But pretty much, we're going to U-turn off this, Mega Evolve, and Quick Attack. This will kill Ogerpon, and we U-turn into Conkeldurr. Alright, so if it's Pin Missile and it's going into Conkeldurr, it's not going to do a crazy amount of damage. Okay, it's Sword Stance. Alright, so after he Sword Stances, he sees Rock Blast kill right now into Sandaconda. We're going to verify that before we do this turn. Mach Punch always kills Greninja here. Always. So we are just going to very quickly verify that Sandaconda is not about to die to this Armaldo. Or that it is going to die, I guess. So we can switch. Safely switch. So Armaldo's at +2 attack here. So into our Mega Sandaconda. So Rock Blast is... yeah, that's a kill. This thing does so much damage after Sword Stance. Holy smokes. Alright. So, we're going to Mach Punch. Mach Punch kills this Greninja. And we're going to switch into Ferrothorn here. Alright. Right side's down. This should be Rock Blast into Iron Thorns. Or, Iron Thorns. He is indeed Iron Thorns, but he is Ferrothorn. No, I'm just naming him this time. I didn't use a nickname theme. Alright, awesome. So, now we're in this spot. So, Armaldo does not see kill into anything, but it doesn't matter, because Conkeldurr is a demon and just one-shots him. And outspeeds, because we are, we're one level above him, so we just outspeed. So we always outspeed and kill this thing with superpower. This gives us a free switch on the right side. So superpower KOs, and we can get a free switch into Meowscarada here. Awesome. This should bait out Jugs. Perfect. So Jugs sees kill into both. He sees fast kill into Conkeldurr and slow kill into Meowscarada. But that doesn't matter, because even though we are at -1 attack, we still hit this thing for over 25%, and Meowscarada outspeeds and does 80%. So it always... so we play rough and Mach Punch always kill this thing. And this just leaves Starmie in the back. So Meowscarada is currently a fairy type, so this Starmie does not see any kill into Conkeldurr. Or into Meowscarada, but it does see kill into Conk with Psychic. So, Psychic never kills Zebstrika, and we're going to Flower Trick. Flower Trick can't kill because it does have a Focus Sash. This never kills even with crit. And it got the crit. Zippy Zap, priority move, always kills, and Meowscarada is faster. Alright. Institute double, new personal best. Hell yeah. Pokeviling's fine here because I'm not... Yeah. True. Zippy Zap does always crit. Oh, wow, that did a lot. Can you stop? Just me and you? Or just you and, Hell yeah. We popped off. We got a new personal best. I cannot spell. Awesome. Alright, we're going into Shelly now. Shelly is, I think, fairly easy for my box. Meowscarada helps a lot with Shelly. So we will need to change some natures. So Meowscarada will need to be Adamants. And then we will need Decidueye, wherever he ran off to. Am I blind? There he is. We will need Decidueye. We will need our Keyring. We will need Golem and the Sandcastle. And Dugong. Gotta love Dugong. Hell yeah. Alright, so this should be the squad. Make sure everyone's at level cap. Fire. So, Masquerade is going to be our lead. So, Adamant, Miracle Seed, Protean, Knockoff Flower Trick, Play Rough U-turn. That is great. Play Rough, make sure that the Haxorus doesn't switch in. What does Quill Rush do? Yeah, we're using Air Balloon Klefki as the Haxorus counter. Quill Rush boosts, so the first turn that Pokemon is out on the battlefield, it gets a 50% speed boost and a 20% attack boost. Alright, Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, this guy, like, is never going to change, pretty much. Our Golem. Golem is only here for one reason, and one reason only. And it's, there's a chance we end up fighting the Keldeo, where the Keldeo is random move between Air Slash and Secret Sword. And we're going to switch into Sandygast, and if it's Air Slash, we got to switch into Golem. Because Palossand, sorry, not Sandygast, Palossand. And Palossand can live an Air Slash crit, but it's immune to Secret Sword. And if it is Air Slash, we got to go into this guy, so this guy can beat the Keldeo. So that's the only reason Golem's here with us. But, yeah, he needs to be galvanized, though. Rock Mario. I thought Tater Tot was a pretty good name for Golem. We're using Air Balloon Klefki because it's immune to all of Haxorus's moves. Alright, Adamant, Citrus, Quill Rush. This guy is going to kill the Gyarados for us. So, fun fact, Black Belt, Adamant, Quill Rush does not KO Gyarados in one hit, which drives me insane. It's like it's not a guaranteed range. It's like, I think it's 1 in 8 to not KO. So that kind of sucks, but... Dugong? Yeah, Dugong is going to do what Dugong does best and just sit in on Braviary and try and kill it. Probably get a bad odd switch into Keldeo if Keldeo is still alive, but or Gyarados if Gyarados is still alive. So it might get pretty dicey if we get bad odds on the Braviary enough. But Dugong is the only thing in my box that that even stands a chance against fighting the Braviary, so that's what we got. Yeah, and that's the squad for this fight. So... everyone is leveled up. Everyone's nature is good. Everyone's items are good. Meowscarada does OHKO the Decidueye here. Oops. Should anyway. With Adamant. Adamant with Miracle Seed. Awesome. Yep, should knock off here. And nothing can bat odds into Meowscarada, I don't think. Because of the Protean coverage, which is super nice. True. Keys and small creatures with giant hammers. So, this fight should be fairly simple. So, Evil Laughter. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, look, Sour's in here. Sweet. It is not Kilowattrel. I miss Kilowattrel doing Doing this fight with Kilowattrel is hilarious. So this is a Heat Wave. We just hope we don't get burned here, pretty much. Oh, it's Air Slash. Interesting. Please don't bad odd switch. Ah, Keldeo. Yep. All right, cool. Well, this is only Secret Sword. So we're going to go here. And a Pal Sand. Pocket Sand. Sweet. This should bring in, I believe, Decidueye? Or Braviary. This might actually bring in Braviary again. Yep. This thing does so much damage, dude. Okay. No bad odds into Gyarados, so we get this. We beat this thing now. Luckily, Braviary is slow, which is super, super, super helpful. Alright. Decidueye, we just switch in here on the Leaf Blade, and just click Knock Off and KO it. Does so much damage. I guess it is Tinted Lens. Regular is fast. Oh, regular Braviary is faster. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's not very fast. Regular Braviary still isn't very fast. Alright, so Gyarados is out. We're going to click U-turn off this thing and go into, Decidueye. No, Flower Trick does not. It's a range. Yeah, Mega Gyarados is really bulky. I'm pretty sure it's a range. It's Aqua Tailing. That's not going to do any damage. Mega Gyara. I misspelled Miracle Seed somehow. Don't ask me how I managed to do that. Yeah, it's a range. That's Adamant with Miracle Seed. So. We're faster than this because of Quill Rush and Triple Arrows kills. Last mon is the Dragon, which is entirely walled by Klefki. Hell yeah. Alright, cool, and that's Shelly. Yeah, I have Rival planned. Rival, one part of Rival is kind of sketchy, and it's, I'm pretty sure I don't have to worry about it, because I'm pretty sure Blaziken is always clicking Thunderous Kick and never Blaze Kick. If it is Blaze Kick, things get kind of dicey. Alright. So, I will need to pre-burn Conkeldurr for this fight. Conkeldurr absolutely annihilates the, Urshifu. And then we will need Meowscarada again. We'll need Conk. We will need Tentacruel. We will need... Who else do we need? Flareon. Golem. And we need Palisand. I think Dugong is the odd one out here. Yep. Alright. You're predicting Lopunny on 120? That'd be pretty sweet. Let's see, Flame Orb. Absol Mastiff for Bread Dog. Absol would be pretty... Absol would be cool, but I do have Meowscarada as like a fast dark type. But Absol would be pretty cool. I would also like Mastiff. Mastiff would be pretty cool. The Growlithe is duped, so at least I cannot get the Growlithe. Let's see. What was I doing? Alright. Notes for this fight. So, let's see. We need to teach some moves. Return. And then change the nature. And then we need a muscle band on our Flareon. And then we need a... If the Blaziken does use Blaze Kick, or does use Thunderous Kick instead of Blaze Kick, I have a really clean way to KO the Blaziken. But only if it does that. If it doesn't, we're kind of... might be a little bit boned. We also need to change Palisand's nature. Cool. Flareon needs to be Adamance with a Muscle Band, Flash Fire, Flare Blitz, Fire Fang, and he needs Quick Attack. I'm not deleting Covet because I can't get it back. We need Sludge Wave on Tentacruel. And Thunder Punch on Brick. Did I skip TMs? Yeah, I did. Alright, and then... Alright. And then Brick needs to have a Citrus for once he's not holding the black belt. We have to be Jolly, so we need to change our nature back to Jolly. If we aren't Jolly, that can bring in Whimsicott, which we don't want to happen. Alright, so that should be good. Should be good there. For the opening, we're either going to get a kill on the Crobat, or we are going to get a bad odd switch into Metagross, and Metagross is going to get hit with Return. use Earthquake. We're going to go into Meowscarada, U-turn off, go into Flareon on the Meteor Mash, and that should kill with Fire Fang. If that doesn't happen, and it's going to be Meteor Mash at some point. Maybe Bullet Punch, depending on how it goes. Depending on how much damage Meowscarada takes from Basculegion. But should be fine. So we are modest. Alright, so final team check here. Jolly, Miracle Seed, Protean, knock off Flower Trick, Play Rough, U-turn. That is great. You are not the lead, though. Yeah. Alright. Impish, Citrus, Galvanize, Return. Great. Flareon. Helping Hand, Quick Attack, Fire Fang, Flare Blitz, Flash Fire, Adamant Muscle Band, perfect. You need a Cherry Berry. Modest Cherry Berry, Liquid Ooze, so no Giga Drains, and Sludge Wave, Scald, Flip Turn. Alright, awesome. Conk, Fire Punch, Mach Punch, Drain Punch, Thunder Punch. Guts. Adamant, great. And Palisand. Modest, Citrus, Water Compaction, Will-O-Wisp, Shore Up, Psychic, Earth Power. Awesome. Alright, we are ready for Rival Fight. Oh yeah. I'm kind of nervous about this a little bit. Should be fine. Alright, let's get it done. Alright, we're gonna click return. See if it switches or if it stays in. Alright. Honestly, this path is a little bit worse. Oh no! I didn't raise his friendship. That's hilarious. I guess he could still bad odd switch. He's not going to. Alright. That's fine. Alright, this is always fighting move. We go here. Actually, why do I have Boom? Well, I thought that it would bait things, but it's not. It kind of helps prevent bad odd switches, but it's not. It doesn't work against certain things. I'm never gonna press it. Galvanized Explosion is just there because it does insane amounts of damage. This is always gonna be Thunderous Kick, so we're gonna go into Palisand. Perfect. Alright, so here's something pretty cool. So Blaziken, 119 Trico right here. So this Mega Blaziken into Modest Sandygast. Does not kill with Blaze Kick, right? We are not dead to Blaze Kick crit either. So this thing is always going to click Bulk Up because... hold on a sec. Why is... Oh. Perfect. See, so we don't see slow one-shot on it. Barely. We don't see slow one-shot on it. Which is awesome, because this thing also can't kill us with crit. It doesn't see kill on us, so it's going to click Bulk Up here. So we're going to click Earth Power. So this should always be Bulk Up. Okay, never mind. Whimsicott, yep. Alright, this is probably Leech Seed. We're going to go here. Alright, we're going to click Sledge Wave, and this is probably going to switch into Metagross. Yeah. So, This should be Zen Headbutt. We can pop its air balloon. This is either Zen Headbutt or Earthquake. So we're just going to flip turn off of it and go into Meowscarada. We are always faster than this thing. Yep. Ape has 83 frags. Yeah, Run and Bun has such an insane amount of fights. All right, now we hope for Zen Headbutt. Man, that's honestly really bad. All right, this should always be Meteor Mash. This should never see Bullet Punch kill here. We really wanted Zen Headbutt there. No, I think we might die to Shadow Ball crit. It might actually be Psychic. We might still be safe. We're gonna be really tight on our HP pool though. This is always Meteor Mash, never Bullet Punch. So we switch into Flareon here. Why am I clicking Fairy move and not Dark move? Okay, no crit, that's perfect. So, Flareon. So it sees Slow Kill, so it's never going to use Bullet Punch here because Bullet Punch doesn't see kill. We do not have Flash Fire procced. We do have a Muscle Band. So Fire Fang does over half guaranteed. Flare Blitz kills, but not really. What? Something's weird here. Oh, I'm level 68. 64. Muscle Band. Okay, so Flare Blitz, Fire Fang. Fire Fang guarantees does over half. This thing is under half. So we're gonna click Fire Fang here. We always outspeed. This should go back to Blaziken. Perfect. So this is never Blaze Kick because of Flash Fire. So we have a very safe switch into Pocket Sand. Alright, so like I said before, this should be Bulk Up for the same reasons as before. This could still bet Odd Switch, so hopefully it stays in this time. Stop! Oh, we are rapidly running out of an HP pool. This is probably Leech Seed again. Do I predict the Leech Seed and just... I could go into Meowscarada predicting the Leech Seed, you know? Just boom Golem, win the battle but lose the run. Who do I have out there right now? Sandy Gas versus this thing. Giga Drain never kills. This should always be... I don't know, it might be random between these two moves. I think I'd still have to go Tentacruel. Yeah, it was Leech Seed. Rats. Alright, this should be Thunder Punch, hopefully? Where are you, Tenta? Yep, so we are at 100 HP. So we are over half. So this is always Thunder Punch, so we can go back into Sandy Gast. It should be Bulk Up. Bro! This Blaziken does not want to throw hands. Alright, this is where the sketchy part happens. So this should always be Thunderous Kick, because Thunderous Kick is guaranteed to drop defenses, correct? And we're already burned, so it should never, ever, ever click Blaze Kick here. Like, ever. Like, ever, ever. This should always be Thunderous Kick. Always. If it's not, this is going to get really sketchy. So this should be Thunderous Kick. Awesome. Now use Bulk Up and stop stalling. Oh my goodness, dude. We got there. Alright, so this is always Blaze Kick. We can go into Flareon. And now we can click Quick Attack. Alright. Now things are really sketchy because this thing was supposed to already be dead in like my original line. So what I'm really worried about is this thing clicking Scald into Flareon. So it kills... Where are we at? 68. So we are at 87 HP. We're at 49%. So this could be Shadow Ball or Scald. Now, since I am a Fire-type Pokemon, Scald should not get a damage modifier, correct? Or like a, So Scald can't burn me. Shadow Ball can drop special defense. So this should have... This should have a positive effect return, and this shouldn't. So I think this is always Shadow Ball. The thing that happens here is... If I switch into Meowscarada, and this thing does click Scald, and it burns Meowscarada, that's it. Like, it's over. It's a wipe. So that'd be really bad. Like, really bad. Also, just a crit just straight up kills us because we got unlucky on the 50-50. Tentacruel was my pivot through this thing because Tentacruel guaranteed Psychic. But now, if it does click Scald or Shadow Ball, it just kills Tentacruel. So yeah, that's no bueno. So we're just gonna have to switch into Meow and hope that really hope we do not get crit, and it's not, and if it's Scald, we don't get burned. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. That is it. Miracle Seed. Because Shadow Ball crit and Scald crit both kill me right now, I think. 139. Oh no, we're out of range. Alright, so yeah, this is it. Okay, safe. Alright, I was like 99% sure that's always Shadow Ball there. Because we're a fire type, so we can't be burned, and it sees kill with Shadow Ball too. But I don't know if I won a 50-50 or if that was how it actually worked. But we are through. We get the Life Orb. Alright. We are at Fortree City now. Super awesome. Hell yeah. So we're going to fight Winona here in a little bit. I'm gonna get 120 encounter first. Just get this guy leveled up. Awesome. Oop. This person leads with like Victory Bell or something, I think. Oh, we get Sacred Fire as well. Hell yeah. The big boom. If we, there's one bad odd switch. If we get one bad odd switch on Winona, the fight's free. If we don't get it, we're gonna be struggling a little bit. This thing, huh? Alright, we're gonna turn off Repel. Alright, so we have to get this encounter before Kecleon. So Gracier has some cool stuff. And some. It actually has a lot of crappy stuff and some good stuff. I don't even know what I have. What do I have duped out over here? This is Route 120. Growlithe is duped. That's it, actually. Why is Glameow a 1% encounter? Is Glameow, like, super good, and I don't know about it? This would be cool, this would be cool. This would be cool. That would be kind of bad. That'd be meh. That would be bad. I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's the Dung Beetle thing. You have both Growlithe. I have this one duped from my my original game, my winning run. So I do not have Hisui and Growlithe. I tried flash firing for him, and I failed. So I got I can't remember what I got instead. Oh, I flash fired and I got Durant. All right, so let's see what we get. Okay. Duped out. The pup wants to be part of the squad. Oh man, dude. We are gonna keep going with the shitter run. That's just this run now, I guess. It is the GOAT. We did get the GOAT. I'm gonna call him the GOAT, actually. That's a good name for him. Dude, I'm getting hella upset with my encounters. Oh yeah. Oh no. Does this thing even do anything, like at all? Grass Pelt. I have no idea what that does. Ups defense by 50. Okay, so it's useless. Got it. Really, It blows my mind that this thing has a 523 base stat total. Like, this thing is, like, the definition of mid. Worry Seed, Synthesis, Bulldoze, Seed Bomb, Horn Leech. Horn Leech is okay. Milk Drink, okay. That's got some spice. It's still a monograss type, and it's still bad, but... Grassy Glide that I can't take advantage of. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't take advantage of it. Play Rough. High Horsepower. Yeah, this thing's pretty mid, actually. Well, time to... I should have just taken the Kecleon. How did I beat the Overquill on the Rinning Run? I used Kilowattrel and Iron Moth. Does that answer your question? I'm pretty sure I literally Volt Switched off of it, went into Iron Moth, absorbed the Toxic Spikes. Oh no, I didn't even absorb the Toxic Spikes. I actually pivoted back through. Yeah, I like cleaned up the Toxic Spikes with someone else, I think. Or pivoted back into through like Lucario and then into Iron Moth to absorb them. Oh no. Not the Greedent Trainer. For half a second, I thought I was dead because this thing nuked loose combat. Yeah, this thing exists. Piece of crap tried to use counter on me. Not this time, buddy. Get out of here. No, 121 is it. There's like a wall of people down there that you can't get through. Alright, so... Winona encounter, or Winona fight, should be fairly simple. First things first, though, we're going to go clear out the gym trainers. So we're going to clear everything out with, I guess, Meow and Substrika. Oops. Oops. Just go beat up the gym trainers real quick. This will require us to pre-burn Cursula. 121 is Melmetal. I could take Melmetal if I wanted, but I'm not going to. So, I've gone crutchless this entire time, with the sole exception of maybe Meowscarada, and I intend on keeping that trend up. Complains about encounter but doesn't want good mons. Listen, I can complain about my encounters if I'm allowed to complain about my encounters. Like, there's a difference between like, I don't know. Some things are acceptable, I guess, you know? You can flash fire for Blacephalon or static for Flaffy Xurkitree on 121. That, yeah, I was actually thinking about staticking for Flaffy, because I could really use some electric types. I think another electric type in my box would be great, and Mega Ampharos is really good. So I was actually thinking about that. Just take what you can get, yeah. I told myself I wasn't going to use Melmetal, Ape, or Penguin, so I'm just... Those are the only three. But, I feel like if this run got this far with this kind of box, like, I should keep it going for as long as I can, you know? Do all the trash in my box justice. I better do this before I forget. Let's see, Conk got 2 on the Winstitute double. Meow got 1, 2, and Hydreigon, so 3. And then Zeb got 1. So that's 3, 1, and 2, yep. Yeah, no, he doesn't. Yeah, he's pretty far in the lead right now. I don't think he's gonna lose that spot anytime soon. Meow got Huntail and Decidueye, so got 2 more. Palisand got the Keldeo. Dugong got the Braviary and Decidueye wherever he is. There he is. Got the Gyarados, and the Keyring got the Haxorus. Looks at Burex, it's not close, yeah. That'll happen when you know, there's literally 20 times the amount of fights in the game. Let's see, rival fight. Conk got 1. Meow got the Basculegion. The Tentacruel got 1 for Whimsicott. And then... Who am I forgetting? Golem. And... Metagross got killed by Flareon. Alright. I think that's everything. Oh, and then Flareon also got the Blaziken, so 2. Hell yeah. Sweet. Well, Cursula should be moving up a couple spaces, and then Klefki should be getting another KO. Maybe Zebstrika. I think I might have to pre-freeze Zebstrika. Actually, am I taking Zebstrika to this fight? I forgot. I can't remember if I subbed him out for someone or not. Oh, I subbed him out for Palisand. Okay, so this fight is going to be... Winona is going to be Ferrothorn. I was going to use Credilli, but I found a better line. Klefki is coming again. Palisand is coming. Conk is being boxed. Who else is coming? Flareon. I think I'm just going to Choice Scarf Spore this Overquill. I think Brilliant prevents the switch. Oh, yeah, that'll help. Someone is not in the party that needs to be. Pelipper. As one of the only 2 mons in my box that are immune to ground moves. Crazy. And his only job is going to be to switch into Headlong Rush, and that is it. Oh, I never named my Pelipper. Yeah, sure, you can if you want. As long as it's Twitch appropriate. Nightmare? You hate pelicans, huh? Pelicans are, they're kind of assholes. They're not very kind creatures. Zion? Let's see. Okay, so burn does 12 damage. Alright, we need to get to half. So half is going to be 203, or 103 HP, sorry. That should be good. Yeah, that will be good right there. So we can Oranberry from there. So when we switch in, Burn will do 12 damage, and Citrus Berry will proc and heal us. And we can pick up 2 kills easily. So hopefully, I'm assuming. Citrus Berry, Citrus Berry. And then we need Ice Beam, Earth Power, Power Gem. I think that's it. Oh, we also need to pre-damage Ferrothorn by 3 HP. We need to do 3 damage to him. Oh, this is not where I wanted to go. We'll just go, like, down here somewhere. Where's a move that is not banned? He doesn't have a move that's not banned. Why? Can you learn Rest? Rest doesn't help me, actually, at all. I just gotta switch him into attacks then. Hold on. There we go. I need you to use Tackle, buddy. That's not Tackle. Alright, use Tackle. Thank you. 1 damage. Two damage. Three damage. Awesome. So the reason we need to do that is so that we always bait, boop. Is this one where I have things at level 68 already? Yeah. Staraptor, Leader Winona. So reason for that is our boy here. Close combat does a max roll of 196. Otherwise, this can click Brave Bird, and that would be bad. So we always want to click in close combat. So, close combat, into Ferrothorn, and that's what we want. Sweet. You think if I spore something and it goes to sleep, the next turn it would switch into something I kill? I think it would be... I don't think it would switch, because it doesn't see itself losing a Breloom, so I don't think it's going to switch out. Like, I don't think it meets any of the conditions for bad odds. If you just put it to sleep. We need to use the Oran Berry. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll read it. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but Sacred Fire with a wide lens is 100% accurate, correct? Because it's a 10% accuracy boost, which would be a 9.5% boost, which would put it at 100. Yeah, I'm not. I'm doing all of my. All right, awesome. I just wanted to verify that. So if we get a certain bad odd switch in this fight is super easy. It's free. If we get this bad odd switch, if we don't get the bad odd switch, the fight becomes a lot harder. But we take those risks. It does go over? Yeah, true. You're right. Alright, so we got Brave Nature, Citrus, Barbs, and then, oh, we need Payback. We probably won't need Payback, but Payback is like a just in case. Alright. Perfect. Pelipper. Scald, Detect, Air Slash. The only thing he's going to be doing is clicking Detect. Depending on the move that, Flygon uses. So if Flygon, so I'm going to have to switch Klefki into Flygon, and my actions are going to change on whether or not it uses Headlong Rush or Draco Meteor, depending on what it uses. Okay. Flareon, Adamant Wide Lens, Flash Fire, Sacred Fire. Perfect. This guy. We want Cut. Alright, so Bold Air Balloon still. Perfect. Prankster, doesn't matter. Cut, Flash Cannon, Draining Kiss, Dazzling Gleam. Perfect. Palisand. Should be good. Water Compaction, Modest Citrus. I'm actually going to teach him Shadow Ball. Instead of Psychic. He doesn't need Psychic for this fight. Rather than just have another stab option. We are going to need to go back to Bold Nature, I believe. Let me verify actually. Flygon, Sandy, Palisand. If we go minus special defense, does that guarantee Draco Meteor? So if we go, what is that, lax nature? No, it doesn't guarantee. Okay, we'll just run bold. Is assist banned? No, assist is not banned. Alright. Perfect. And our Corsola, Power Gem, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball. Unburden. We are burned to prevent paralysis from Thunderbolt, and we need to be Calm Nature. That is very important, so we don't die to crit. Crit into, max roll crit into burn. Calm, Citrus, Unburden. Alright. We should be ready to go fight Winona now. Oops. Okay, so we are pre-damaged to 196 HP, so Staraptor sees kill with close combat. We are a flying type. We are adamant, wide lens with Sacred Fire. We are really hoping we get the bad odd switch. We are hoping we get the bad odd switch. So, sequence of events. Close combat. Staraptor's going to see close combat kill into Ferrothorn. It's going to close combat. We switch into Corsola, who is immune to close combat, obviously. Take damage from burn. Citrus Berry will trigger. Unburden will trigger. We Ice Beam, maybe twice. It's a range to kill. That brings in Thunderous for Thunderbolt. It's going to click Thunderbolt. We're not going to care because we have we're burned, so we don't care about paralysis. Ice Beam twice kills, and next mon should be Frostmoth. Corsola cannot kill Frostmoth with Power Gem, despite it being a quad effective move, and it also cannot kill it with Rock Slide. So I was really upset about both of those. But oh well. If Corsola actually gets Head Smash as a egg move, and that would be really funny, but I don't have access to that. But we switch into Flareon. Flareon's faster than Frostmoth, and this is where the bad odds switch happens. So it either bad oddses into Flygon, which would be insane because Flygon would take Sacred Fire to the face, and then that is enough chip damage on Flygon to where when Klefki switches in, when Flygon tries to kill Flareon, Klefki can just kill it with Dazzling Gleam, and we don't even have to worry about Flygon shenanigans at all. So hopefully that happens. Flygon cannot kill Flareon when Flareon's at full HP, but we're going to have to pay attention to the Ice Beam roll that Frostmoth gets, because if it's a high roll, it can kill with Rock Slide, and we're going to have to pivot through Palisand or through Ferrothorn. Probably through Ferrothorn, and then go into actually it doesn't matter, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So cool. Perfect. We actually could have used one more Oran Berry. But, oh well. Ice Beam. We do not get the one shot. Ice Beam again. This should bring in Thunderous. Perfect. We Ice Beam here. Perfect. We Ice Beam again. Awesome. Alright. So, Frostmoth. We go into this guy. Now we click Sacred Fire. Alright, if this bad odds switches, we are home free. If not, we're gonna have to get a little bit creative with it. Oh, yes! Oh. Burn him. Burn him. Oh, it's too good. It's too free. God, I love Sacred Fire's animation so much. Alright, so let's check. We're at 142 HP on our Flareon. So we're at 76%. That means this should be Rock Slide. Yes, always Rock Slide because Headlong Rush has a negative effect. So does Draco Meteor. Should be clicking Rock Slide here. So that means we have to switch through Ferrothorn here. Actually, Ferrothorn or Palisand? Which one takes less damage? Rock Slide, 23%. This Flygon does an obscene amount of damage, by the way. Tinted Lens, like, does so much work. Technically, it's Palisand. Palisand has to fight this guy. It doesn't do crazy damage. Ferrothorn has to fight this guy, which also doesn't do crazy damage. Oh, it's not calcing burn, you're right. You are correct. Thank you so much for that. That means this is always, boop. Yeah, okay. This is always Headlong Rush or Draco Meteor, actually. Good call. Good catch. So we have a free switch into Klefki here. Really good catch. Perfect. Now Flygon's out of range where Dazzling Gleam kills. This thing has to use Dual Wing Beat or something else. This could be a bad odd switch into Aggron, but that's fine. We'll deal with that. Nope, perfect. No flinch. It is 2 free. Alright, so cool thing about this Altaria here. We are slower than the Altaria. So Altaria's jolly, we're not. So Altaria here, into Klefki, does not one-shot or even come close to one-shotting. We do not slow we do not slow Oko it, or fast 2-hit KO it because we're slower. That means this thing's going to click Dragon Dance, so we have a free switch into Ferrothorn. Now Ferrothorn also into Mega Altaria at this thing at +1 also still does not see kill. We also do not see kill, which means this thing is going to click, which means this thing, see, we don't kill with Gyro Ball here, which means this thing sees that we don't slow one-shot it, and it also doesn't fast two-shot it. So this dumbass is going to hit Dragon Dance a second time and set itself up to be killed by Gyro Ball. This is too perfect. It's too perfect. He's gonna kill himself. It's too easy. It's 2 free. Bring me Aggron. Or Frostmoth. Only 2 losers that are left. No burn, please. I hate you. I hate you so much. Earth Power one-shots. The biggest mystery in Emerald Imperium. The Winona Aggron has gone down. Any move that uses the negative effect is awesome, and I love it, and I wish they did it more. God, I love the moves that make the screen go negative. Awesome, we're through Winona. We're through Winona on the trash lock run. Let's go. That means I can update my badges to 6 for the first time. Still only 4 crits dodged on the entire run. Now we get a lot of encounters, which is even better. I'm super excited. Are you going to get 121 this stream or next stream? I'm going to get 121 and everything else. So I'm going to grab everything right now. Everything that I can. So, like, there's like 6 or 7 encounters here that I'm going to grab. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I love Cave Time. Cave Time's my favorite. Scorch Slab. So, let's see what we got here. Because I cannot remember. Am I misspelling scorched? Maybe. Where are the slabs at? Every time I hear the word slab, I think of that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. Dude, am I crazy? Where's the slab? Oh, it's only in water and fishing, isn't it? This is Scorched. So, we got Yanma last time, so this is guaranteed Zubat. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Dex Nav. I haven't, this is Surf only, right? Yeah, alright. I never used Yanmega my last run, but oh well. Let's name him. I don't know what to name him. Let's see. I'll name him Swolebat. Hell yeah. Because you reminded me about the DexNav thing, I'm actually gonna go put it into the GameCube. Awesome. Alright, where are we going next? We got all the rest of the slabs, and we got 121. Maybe do the slabs first. I didn't even get this one. My last run, I think. I don't even know what's over here. I can't remember. This is Rocky, I think. This is guaranteed Bruxish. I don't think the Snowman is guaranteed for me. I think it's between Snowman and Bergmite. So, yeah, this is guaranteed Bruxish, though. Regice? I don't even know what to name this thing. Name him Sheen. Every time I look at this thing, it reminds me of like a oil, like if you ever seen like an oil sheen on top of the water, that's what this thing reminds me of. Awesome. All right. I don't know if we can get anything on that one, but we're about to find out. Oh, look at this guy. Ah. The floating slab. Ooh, Mantike would pop off. Mantike would be super awesome. I could really use another water absorb mon, actually. That'd be hype. Hell yeah. Time for this thing to just not stay in the ball. I hate these things so much, dude. Hell yeah. Even Ray-Bans. Alright, so we have the 3 Regice caves and 121 left. So we're gonna hit up Regice cave first, I guess. Before I forget. Dude, like, look at this Winona team, dude. Like, there's only 2 Mons out of this whole group that have a base stat total above 500, and it's Flareon and Cursula, and that's it. Okay, apparently you can't swim through those rocks. Hello. Ah! Alright, cool. Though, I don't know if I want to catch Regice or not. Snowrunt's a dupe. Oh no, Bergmite is a dupe. Yeah, I'm looking at my thing right now. Like, I caught Bergmite in, or I caught Avalugg in Evergrande. So this is actually a guaranteed Darumaka. I don't know if I want to get Regice or not, though. Regice or Darumaka? Like, they're both pretty good. Regice does take my restricted slot. feel like Regice is pretty good for the E4. Oh, I don't know, man. I think I'd rather just have Snowman now, just because it helps me out so much. Yeah, we'll just get Snowman. I'm kind of, honestly, I'm a little bit upset, because I kind of wanted to use Avalugg, I'm not going to lie. Like, I would have been pretty happy with Avalugg. Dude, why does Bergmite, like, jump at you when you see him? Like, he, like, tries to jump out of the screen at you. Also, do Darumaka exist in this cave? Hello? Hello? There we go. Frosty is too unoriginal. What about... Let's see. I'll just name him Squatch. Alright, we're gonna go do Regirock Cave next, which I believe is guaranteed Drillbur. Oh no, it's random between Axew and Drillbur. Axew would be hype. That's like one of my favorite Pokemon lines. Rats. I can never get what I want. Yeah, you're excited about it, I guess. Strips is excited. I want Haxorus. And now I can't get it. I think that's like your last chance to get Haxorus. Registeel Cave is next. We'll head on down there. Uh-oh. Jeez, Breloom. Probably not the smartest switch right there. Venusaur. Alright. I have not been down here yet on the Deathless run, so this is fun. This is exciting. Hurricane. My god. Bro, I've ran into every single optional. You're gyro balling the gyro ball premier user. You fool. Yikes, close combat? Jeez Louise. Alright, Registeel Cave. The only thing in here that's not a dupe is Varoom, so that's easy. I'm not getting Registeel. I'll name him... Hell yeah. Alright. One route left. Alright, we're gonna static and hope it's Flaffy. I really do not want Xurkitree. I don't think I've literally ever used Xurkitree before in my life. I'm not a huge fan of any of the Ultra Beasts, except for Buzzwole and Pheromosa. Holy moly, that is a high special attack stat. Oh, this thing might actually be kind of goated. Does it learn anything except for electric moves? Ion Deluge. So it gets Thunderbolt. Is that it? Is that like the only thing it can learn? Energy Ball? Dazzling Gleam? Oh, I can get new Maulville encounters right now too. You're right. I totally forgot. I'm glad you said that. I totally would have forgotten. So it literally just has Energy Ball, Dazzling Gleam, and Thunderbolt. And Grass Knot. I guess that's not bad. Alright. We're gonna pull our static guy. Substrike a Lightning Rod. And then we're gonna bring along Slowbro. In case we need to put it to sleep and whatnot. And probably something that can wall the Xurkitree, so like literally any ground type. We'll bring Hippo. It's not like he's... Oh, we have that guy too. Hopefully it's Flaffy. I would rather have Flaffy. I want Mega Ampharos more, but... Alright, and then we need to change our ability. Oops. Are we already on Lightning Rod? Hell yeah. Alright. Hell yeah, dude. That is the first encounter this entire run where I got my preferred encounter. It took until Route 121 for me to get my preferred encounter. Actually insane. I've just always named my Mareeps and Amphiroses Poof, but spelled like that. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, new Mauville. We pull our Duraludon every time here. Give me yo shit. Hell yeah. Woo! Alright. Get our magnet puller out. We are on galvanized currently. Magnet pull. Electrode's duped, so I'm just gonna like... I think that one's the trap, right? No, that's the one I need to step on. Alright, we're just gonna magnet pull here. I feel it. This is the room. Magnet pull. I guess this thing's not bad. Wait, is this a dupe? This is the only place to find this thing. What about Electrode? Yeah, this is not a dupe. Rip. Yeah. What did I miss? I don't even want to look at what I missed. I know I missed the Duraludon. I missed another... I have not hit a single magnet pull this entire run, so yeah, that figures. I missed this. You know what? I would have rather hit Porygon or Mincino. That would have kind of sucked. That would have sucked. That would have sucked. This is better than 3 encounters, I think. Maybe 4 encounters. Maybe 5. Duraludon is what I wanted. Rotom would have been insane. Porygon would have been cool. Trubbish, eh. Oh well. That thing probably could have blown up. I'm glad that I caught it. Just name him Boom. Alright, let's go beat up this, Regieleki or whatever. Hey, buddy. Palisand completely walls this thing. Wild Charge! Now we need to go grab the Superpower TM. Oh, it's just somewhere down here. Oh yeah, it's right there. Need to go hit the button here. Hell yeah. And we get close combat. You know what else is really cool about reaching this level cap? We now have close combat and superpower sock online with Contrary, which is really awesome. So we'll see how useful that is. I want Electray. Yeah, so we're gonna just level up everything we just caught. Where's the Skidoo? Anything else in this box? Nope. I wanted Axew so bad. Let's see, Milk Drink, Horn Leech, Leaf Blade, Quick Guard, Air Slash, Haze. Haze is pretty solid. Alright. Escadrille is a super awesome Pokemon. Gen 5 had some bangers. Gen 5 had some absolute bangers. We need an Ice Stone. Icy Rock, Ice Stone. Still the same moves. Got superpower down here though. Excellent. Bubble Beam, Aqua Ring, Bounce, Bullet Seed, Signal Beam. I'll worry about your move pools later. You get Psychic Fang and Stab Psychic Fang with Strong Jaws. Sounds pretty solid. And Aqua Fang. Alright, Gunk shot, spin out. Mirror coat. Some focus sash mirror coat shenanigans. Might be fun. Eerie impulse. Discharge, Giga Drain. Court changes band. I think this guy evolves with a Leaf Stone. Yeah. Chloroblast. Hell yeah. Learning Volt Switch naturally is pretty cool. Awesome. Alright, take all the new guys and put them down here. Eight, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 120 and 121. That sounds right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. And New Mauville. Yep. Awesome. Now I have to update my sheets. So Winona got 2 here. Ferrothorn got 1. Flareon got 1. Palisand got 1. I'm missing someone. 2, 5. I'm missing 1. Klefki, the key ring. Think you have Archie cooked? What's the IRIV method? Sack a bunch of stuff? Or unaware? I don't know. Just steer the whole thing? I remember my Archie fight being pretty easy. I don't remember having any issues with it, really. It's kind of cool. I like looking at this because Sour's pretty much in the same spot as me. And look how like concentrated Sour's like kills are. Like they're like hyper concentrated in like 3 mons. And mine are like way more spread out. Minus Conkeldurr. I'm like 4 fights ahead of Sour right now, but like look how much more evenly distributed this is. Like I also haven't done Beach House. I need to go back and just beat up the Beach House trainers. Scorch Slab is Crobat, the whatever the Regice Cave is called. Something Ruins. No. Island Cave, maybe? Darumaka, or Darmanitan, I guess. Did you get the... Yeah, Revavroom was my only option. I had Metagross and Poniard, so... Revavroom. Desert Ruins. Excadrill. Grassy. Oh, I never got my Grassy Slab encounter. I think I have both Pokemon in there, though, so I don't think I get an encounter in there. $120. Go Goats. 121 Ampharos. Scorch Slab. Rocky Slab. Floating Slab. The Floating Slab was Bruxish. Oh no, Floating Slab's the one in the middle. That was Mantine. That's Rocky Slab. Rocky Slab was Bruxish. And then I don't think I can get the other slab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's all of them. Let me check the other slab. Oh, Horsey. I'm guaranteed Horsey, actually. Yeah, let's go grab that real quick. Let's go like 6 random mons. Uh... Hell yeah. Pretty sure this thing's move pool is crap. Uh-oh. Prism scale. You know what? I might use... You know what might actually be a legitimate option? This is gonna sound crazy. Focus Energy, Sniper Kingdra. That might go hard. That might go pretty hard. That might go really hard, actually. Oh my god, I get Snipe Shot. Oh wait, Snipe Shot. I keep thinking Snipe Shot is Water type Flower Trick, and it's nowhere near that good. And I keep falling for it, dude. Oh my god, it gets Yawn. Why do people hate on this thing so much? Its stats aren't, like, the greatest in the world, but, like, it doesn't look bad by, like, any stretch of the imagination. I might, like, actually use Focus Energy, Sniper Kingdra, because I think it's hilarious. Alright. Hell yeah, dude. New squad members. Let's see. Alright, sweet. Alright, that is the run for today. I stayed up way too late, so I'm gonna go to sleep, and me and Flareon are gonna chill. And I'm gonna do creator fights tomorrow. And maybe even 121 rain fights, because I think they'll be really easy with, I had something that I think is going to make them really easy, and I can't remember what it was. I do have Ferrothorn. How do I beat Mega Blastoise? Oh, I do have, like, if I do creator fights, I'll have Choice Band, Zippy Zap, Zebra, which sounds pretty good. And then I have this thing, and also this thing, that's just faster than everything, and can just incinerate things with Chloroblast, and I think that'll be pretty good. I might also plan Wake, Depending on if I can find anything that survives Kingdra. So... yeah... yeah, we'll see about that one. Alright, cool. But that's it. If you came out and watched, appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. And good luck with RG strips. I don't know when you plan on doing that, but good luck. Peace.